If it wasn't for that shopping spree, I wouldn't be who I am today. I'm currently sitting on the floor in my dressing room slash skincare lounge. Since living here, this is the room that I've come to learn I feel the most me in. And I guess I'm gonna make this the room where I open up to you guys on my channel because this room just puts me in the mood to open up to you guys. Look at this rug. I got a new rug. This is a Monique Lilliere rug from Pottery Barn. There's like little birds and stuff, and it's just like the same colors as the walls. It's just such a cute vibe. Also, I did start filming this towards the end of the day, so it's gonna progressively get darker in here, so I have like a ring light up there. I started filming this later in the day because I have been renovating a room in my house and vlogging during the day to make sure it's like nice and sunny in those renovation videos. But anyway, I was just gonna film a fall try on haul for you guys right now until I realized there's this like story time that everyone wants me to tell, and I didn't know if I was ready to tell it. And then today, as I was unboxing my new fall clothes, I thought to myself how much healthier my mindset is this year versus any other year I've been on YouTube. And I thought, you know, this is the time, this is the place, this is the day I'm going to tell you guys about everything that I've gone through with my shopping addiction. Before we get into this video, I do want to insert a trigger warning. We are going to be talking about pretty heavy topics. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. I decided it was time to tell you guys everything I went through with my shopping addiction, where it started, where it's going, how it ended, how I am now. And yeah, I think I'm ready to tell you guys that story. So I am gonna give you guys a fall try on haul to show you more items I got from Amazing Lace for the fall season. And then after that, I'm gonna get unready. I'm gonna do my skincare over there and tell you guys the whole story. So if you guys are here for the story, you can just skip over this. So yeah, the shoes are from Amazing Lace as well. The jeans are, and this top. So this is another top that I got from Amazing Lace. These are the same jeans, these are the same shoes. So cute. I feel like going to like a hayride or something. So this has to be my favorite top of the bunch. This reminds me of like Wendy from Peter Pan or like Anne with an E, and I love that they sell like clothes that look super vintage like this but aren't actually vintage, so it's like good quality that's gonna last. And I love the fact that this looks like the top of a dress, but it just cuts off here to be a shirt, so I could dress it down with like a pair of jeans for fall. So I also got this top from Amazing Lace, and I love the neckline. It's super like early 90s. I love how it's tight and then it flares out a little bit so you could like wear your jeans on your hips like 2000s. I'm kind of obsessed with this outfit though. Like, what? I just want to like perform Mamma Mia songs in this outfit. Oh my god, I love it. Then I got this white dress and it ties to the side and it's like white with like blue flowers on it, super floral and farmhousey. I feel like this dress would look really good with my hair down. Yes, it's princess vibes with my hair down. And I love the corset vibe of the waist. I just really have to steam this dress. It's like a cute lightweight dress for fall with like a denim jacket, and then I got like these boots. And then last but not least, I got this striped set. I feel like I could easily wear this set in public and dress it up with shoes, or I could just wear this at home and wear them as pajamas or to lounge around and edit videos. I really love how comfortable this set is. I think I'm gonna stay in this while I do my skincare for you guys and tell you the story. Thank you so much, Amazing Lace, for my beautiful outfits. I'm gonna link everything down below in the description box, guys, if you're interested. And let's get into the story time. And I'm gonna proceed in using my nighttime skincare routine with my skincare line, Pumpkin and Spice. If you guys didn't know, I do have a skincare line. Everything will be linked down below, and that's what I'm gonna be using throughout this. Also, happy fall. We actually are now launching a bath bomb in the skincare bundle. If you guys are interested in getting my Gabi skincare bundle, use the code GABI10 for 10% off. And yeah, now you can get a bath bomb with my bundle. So our story starts in 2007, 2006, whenever YouTube started. Before YouTube started, it was really hard for people to connect with each other and show each other's lives like in digital form. It was like based off of just MySpace, Facebook. Actually, Facebook wasn't even a thing. It was like, yeah, I'm old. YouTube became a thing. and people were able to just share their lives with each other, and becoming a YouTuber was like the new thing. 2009. I started watching Juicy Star 07, and I know everybody here who's watched his fancy vlogs probably has watched Blair Fowler in their life. I still wish she made videos. I was so obsessed with Blair Fowler videos, and actually a lot of comments have told me in the past that my channel reminds them of Juicy Star 07. I feel like I unintentionally channel Juicy Star 07 into my channel. It's probably because I looked up to her for so long. So I grew up in this household where my parents were very fortunate. They're dentists, doctors. I know everyone's like in the comments, they're always like, dentists aren't doctors. So whatever you perceive them to be as, but their patients call them doctor. Even though I grew up in a very fortunate household, my parents, like I mentioned this in other videos, but they were like, anything that you want to buy, whether it's a movie ticket, a shirt, a pair of shoes, folders for school, like is all on you. They did that to me starting sophomore year of high school. Freshman year, they were a little more lenient, but when I was a sophomore in high school, about like 15 years old, when I had my first boyfriend, that's when my parents were like, any money you make is yours. My parents were like, we're not gonna fund your stuff anymore. Nikki and I stopped sharing a bedroom. We used to share a bedroom, and the only other bedroom available that wasn't in the room Nikki and I shared was like a hallway, like a hallway turned into a bedroom, meaning like you had to get through this bedroom to get from one hallway to another hallway. It was just some really weird, like flawed floor plan from an addition that was added onto our home before my parents moved in there. So this layout was a little interesting. You should have seen my closet before I got this new room. This is actually an addition added onto my house. I used to have this little hole in the wall that was basically a hallway turned into a room. I don't know. Nikki and I were obviously getting older, and we just didn't want to share a room anymore. So I just moved my stuff in there. I didn't care what it looked like. I just wanted my privacy. Nikki wanted her privacy, and I told Nikki she could keep our bedroom, which was so stunning. It had like lavender walls. It was so cute. It had like a butterfly border. I love that bedroom so much to this day. Yeah, when you're a twin and you move bedrooms, it's so dramatic and it's so sad. I remember I cried for a whole week straight, but you know, it was my first year having a serious relationship. Schoolwork was getting intense. We just wanted our own space. I no longer had a room to share with my sister. I didn't have the entertainment in my room. Like I always used to just be like, oh, hi Nikki, what's up? Like we used to just talk and distract each other. So now that I was like by myself in this room, I had more availability, I guess you can say. And with my time, I would just go on YouTube, this new website at the time, where people would document their lives and post what their lives were like. And the first few people I stumbled across were like Dulce Candy, Juicy Star 07, I forget some of the other names, but I know distinctively Blair and Elle, I just really, really, really loved. And they had a video for everything. Like they had like a survival guide for your backpack, like a little pencil case where you put bobby pins and lotion and gum and lip gloss and then a little perfume bottle. And like I would just, you know, oh, Michelle Phan too. I would make little lip scrubs and hair masks. The Nikki and Gabi channel started in like 2011 or 2012. So I was inspired by these people like for years before we even made our own YouTube channel ourselves. So I fell down the Juicy Star 07 black hole and watched so many of her videos to the point where I found myself for the first time in my life comparing my lifestyle to hers. That's not her fault, but I just wasn't used to seeing someone else's life and someone else's life being so extravagant. Like I come from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I just knew what was around me, and she literally had like the most beautiful room tour in the world. I was so jealous. And the closets and the jewelry collections and the makeup collections, her stand of every single MAC pod eyeshadow in the world. So I started collecting little MAC pods, and if you guys go back to my very old videos, I had like a whole thing that was inspired by her with all like the little MAC pods lined up. And hold that thought, because I'm gonna just jump into the bathroom real quick and use my pumpkin spice jelly cleanser. This cleanser gets off all the traces of makeup, like whatever the makeup wipe didn't get off, this is gonna get off. And it makes my skin nice and soft and a nice smooth base before I go to the next skincare steps. Look at how shiny and like smooth my skin is right now. This jelly cleanser smells just like pumpkin pie, and it's so easy on my sensitive skin. I have combo skin, so it makes my skin like this perfect texture where it's not oily, it's not greasy, it's not dry, it's just like perfect. So yeah, this is the cleanser. If you guys are wondering, there's a deal right now where if you get one of these, you get automatically 2 for free. So you could get 3 jelly cleansers all at once right now. It's like if Bath & Body Works had skincare. I'm so proud. Before I get into like the cream, serum, moisturizer, I do want to wear a face mask. So I'm gonna apply my pumpkin spice face mask. It comes with the cutest little brush. So this will detoxify and brighten your face, and it'll leave your skin super smooth. So I started collecting things in this bedroom, and then I started decorating this room. I touched base on this on my channel in the past, but as a twin, it's very easy to just have identity problems in general. It's hard to grasp that there's like someone on this planet that's literally exactly you. So my infatuation with wanting to get work done kind of started around that same time period. My camera died and my face mask is already drying, but I'm gonna continue talking while it's fully drying. I moved into the pink bedroom, also known as Pink Wonderland, like a year and a half later, around like junior year of high school. And I was still definitely very much infatuated with just YouTuber, vloggers in general. I just really wanted to live like that, and to this day I still think it's like so surreal, like when I pull out a camera, that I have people I'm talking to. No amount of negativity could ever take away the joy I feel when I post for you guys. So telling this story just makes me feel so grateful that this is even my job right now. Like I love this so much. Too much of anything good is bad. Getting more exposed to other people's lifestyles online and seeing what they were receiving and their posts. When Instagram became a thing, people were posting the things they're buying, like little mini Insta hauls. That was a thing, or a hashtag back in like 2013. And rising celebrities and public figures, YouTubers, their lives were so easily accessible, and it became so easy to play the comparison game. And I know I touched base on this in my New York Fashion Week vlog, because I'm still battling through it every day. But back then, it was hard to recognize what I was feeling and how to go about it. So when you have this mindset where you want to be like these people and you want what they have, your mindset is totally distracted from having gratitude for what you actually have in that moment. And I was just playing this game of I want it. And then fortunately, when Nikki and I's careers took off on YouTube, so manifestation is definitely a thing, guys. But yeah, when you start making a lot of money at a young age, you have that like, I got it, like mentality. You know, even though it's healthy to like self-love, self-care, spoil yourself, it's really good in doses. Like I said, everything is just good in doses. Too much of anything is so bad. And you know, I got carried away with the whole instant gratification aspect of, you know, being young with a lot of money and fulfilling these things that I wanted since I was in that hallway bedroom. There came a point where I caught myself buying so many unnecessary things, and like I feel like I hit my peak of buying nonsense in quarantine. Like 8 years into my YouTube career, I was just, you know, the Chanel surfboard and all those designer bags during quarantine. Like, why? When I first moved into my old house, like the first house that Colin and I ever bought, when I first moved in there, that's when the spending like went crazy, because not only was I like spending for like stupid like instant gratification purchases like designer bags, and not saying like buying designer bags is stupid, but I'm just saying like there was like no reason behind buying things. Now I try to make sure it's just out of reward, which is very healthy. But like if I don't need something and if I'm like not rewarding myself, I'm not gonna get it even if I really want it. That's the mindset I have now. But back then, if I saw something online, like there was no filter system where I was like, oh, you don't need that. Like I was just like, oh, because I like it, I'm just gonna check out, and because I can get it, I'm gonna get it. I kid you not, like the other house like that I was in, it looked cute on video, but like the closets were just filled of nonsense. Like I genuinely felt like I was like hoarding a little bit. And then when we moved the beginning of this summer. That's when like I went through that whole glow up internally. There's a whole video on it if you guys want to learn about how I had like an internal glow up that like moved to the exterior. I had like this internal glow up where I had these major realizations. And as soon as we moved into this house, all of my instant gratification bad habits and addictions, all my guilty pleasures kind of just like went away as soon as we moved here, which is why I freaking love it here. But I'm actually gonna get into how the shopping addiction stopped and what I did about it, but let me just go rinse this off first. Oh my gosh, my skin is feeling so refreshed. I kind of like to wait 2 minutes before getting into the serum and the evening moisturizer. For the longest time, I didn't realize I had a shopping addiction or like a spending problem until last year when I went through this like feeling of like nothing could make me happy anymore. Like I've achieved whatever I wanted to achieve. I've done whatever I've wanted to do. I'm hopeless. Not even a bag could make me happy. That couldn't be further than the truth. Like, I had so many dreams and goals, but because I was so like used to instant gratification, I lost the desire to want to like work hard for things. The things that I wanted just were way too accessible, and I kind of just fell in this hopeless slump. And like I kept googling what's hopeless depression, is that a thing? And I could not find any like articles. I was in just such a bad headspace because of this shopping addiction. It completely unmotivated me for my true like passions and goals. It made me think that all that I wanted in life was that. So I'm using my pumpkin spice night serum. So this is really good for retexturizing. I love it. This past year, I actually went on a shopping spree, guys. This is when I had this aha moment, this realization. I got engaged like way before anyone knew, and I was keeping it a secret. So as soon as I got engaged, the first thing I wanted to do was buy my luxury bride shoes, like my Cinderella shoes, my Jimmy Choos. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. That's like the first thing I wanted to do. I just wanted these Jimmy Choos. Those who watched fancy vlogs way back remember I would go to Jimmy Choo and be like, I want these shoes. I want them so bad, like when I'm a bride. So honestly, I'm gonna use a little more. But honestly, like I don't regret buying the shoes. I am gonna wear them for my wedding. But I went on a shopping spree to get these heels. And while I was going on the shopping spree, I was buying like nonsense. Like instead of saving up for the wedding or just doing something better with my money, I was just splurging on stupid stuff. The same day I bought these wedding shoes. And I was actually fancy vlogging that day. I never posted this vlog. I don't have the footage. I like deleted everything right away. I don't think I was gonna get emotional in this video, but I think talking about this is gonna be emotional. I was acting on impulse all the time, which definitely has a lot to do with my impulsive like plastic surgeries, shopping, partying. I just wasn't getting the help that I needed for my mind and you know how my mind works. So I'm on the shopping spree. I have all these designer bags in my hands. One of the bags is my wedding shoes. And I thought to myself, I just had this moment, and I just had like this moment of like, I can't even explain the feeling when I was walking. I was happy to have my shoes, but I did not feel okay. I just did not feel okay. Like I knew something was wrong with me when I was like, I should have just came here for the shoes. I was only supposed to come for the shoes. I was looking at the bag of shoes in my hand, and I was looking at everything else, and I was like, oh, what is all this for? So the ride home was probably one of the longest rides home ever. And then the rest of like, the ride home. And then I finally got home, and I told my friend and my sister to go home. And the next day I returned everything except the wedding shoes. And I haven't been the same ever since. Even though people might think like, oh, there's a bad memory attached to your wedding shoes, I don't see it that way. If it wasn't for that like moment of realization or that shopping spree, I wouldn't be who I am today. And, you know, after having that realization and just like staring at all these bags in my closet for so long and just having piles and piles of stuff but not being able to get rid of them, it just felt very sickening to me. And I started recognizing that there's just a huge issue here, and it's not that I can get these things. It's not that I'm just trying to prove that I can have the things I want. It's like way bigger than that. Like getting engaged, something I wanted for so long, I noticed like a pattern. Whenever something amazing would happen, it would just send me into like a very like euphoria, like manic episode where I would just act so reckless and impulsive. And that's when the shopping sprees would occur. Like definitely wasn't out of reward. It was out of illness, guys. This journey this past year has brought me to be the person that I was always supposed to be. Everyone should prioritize their mental health, guys. Like I can't express that enough. And like, I'm not perfect. I'm sure I still sometimes buy stupid things here and there, but every day is just like a work in progress. And as long as you wake up and your mission is to be the best version of yourself that you can be, then you're already winning. I'm definitely in a much better mentality than I was last year, the year before. I'm just applying my pumpkin spice night moisturizer, guys. It looks like frosting on like a pumpkin spice muffin, and it smells like it too. But look how soft that is. I need to put it down here too. My camera died, but my skincare is done for the night. I'm sure there's gonna be all sorts of comments on this video, but at this point, like, I don't even care. I just feel like I owe that story to you guys. And it's okay to want things and to dream for things and to long for things, but just know that the best things happen when you learn to practice gratitude instead of looking at the things you don't have. That's the best thing that I learned to practice that changed my life for the better. I love you guys so much. I'm so tired. This candle right here is putting me to sleep right now. But yeah, I love you, and I'm so happy I could open up to you guys, and I hope you know how much I love you and this channel, and y'all mean a lot to me. Stay tuned for my next few videos. I'm currently literally renovating a room, and I cannot wait for y'all to see it. I really can't. But yeah, I love you, and I'll see you in my next fancy vlog.